At just 18 years old, Elle Fanning has already worked with some of the biggest names in Hollywood. In her new movie, Live by Night, she stars alongside Ben Affleck, playing a young preacher whose difficult past is uncovered by Affleck's character. Take a look.
Why does my father hate you so much?
Well, I'm a crook. He's the chief of police. That's how it goes, I guess.
No, he liked you. He said you were the mayor of Ybor.
Is that what he said?
What did you do?
We had photographs.
And you showed them to him.
I showed him too.
How many did you have?
All of them.
Elle Fanning, welcome. I'm looking at that clip and this movie, and I have trouble believing that you're just 18 years old playing this role.
Yes.
When you read this script, did you say to yourself, I have to do this?
I did, and I first got the script, which was also, written by Ben. I knew that he was going to star in it and direct it, and he can really do everything.
Right.
But after I read the script, Loretta, she's sprinkled throughout the movie, but I really just, it's a very intense part. I knew it would be really challenging, and I was drawn to that.
You play, she's a preacher, she turns into a preacher, and there's a scene in there, Elle, where you have to give a sermon, and it's not like a quick little thing.
I know.
How daunting was that during that scene?
I was nervous because I normally just learn my lines for scenes pretty much the night before. I look over it so it's fresh, but for this one, the sermon, when it was written out, it was 3 pages long in the script. And I was like, immediately when I got the part, I was like, I have to start learning. I know. I was like, I can't do this. I don't know, stressing out. And so I had to learn it like a couple weeks in advance. It felt like theater when there. I'd never done a play before, but when we had that sermon scene, it felt like it was very theatrical, like a monologue or something, which I'd never done.
Now, as you said, Ben's the writer, director, he's in it.
Yes.
What is it like starring opposite the director? I mean, there must be a lot there.
I was nervous about it because I'd obviously never had a scene with the director before, because most of my scenes are with Ben. But honestly, it's when you're in a scene with him, it doesn't feel like he's judging or critiquing you as a director. He's in it as the character Joe that he's playing. So he has his actor hat on, and then he'll say cut and then go to the monitor, and you're like, oh, you're directing it too. So yeah.
Well, you star opposite a lot of big shots. You're in another little movie called 20th Century Women, opposite Annette Bening. She must have been a lot of fun to be with.
She's she's the coolest lady in the world. Yeah.
Let me brag on you for a second. Just look at your resume really quick. Starred with Ryan Reynolds in The Nines, directed by J.J. Abrams in Super 8. Starred with Matt Damon in We Bought a Zoo. Starred with Angelina Jolie in Maleficent. Starred with Bryan Cranston and Diane Lane in Trumbo. Starred with Naomi Watts in About Ray.
Yeah.
Is there anyone who you still want to work with? You look at it and say, wow, I would love to work with that person.
Whoa. Well, I want to work with my sister in a movie, because we've never actually been in a film together. So definitely I would, I think that would be a dream. We're always looking for that. So.
What's in the water at your house, by the way, to have the two of you?
Man, well, I mean, I guess, I don't know, our parents are so great. I still live at home. I just graduated high school.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have a public Instagram account?
I just got one.
Can I tell you, I just followed you.
Oh, you did? Oh, good.
I knew you were private. I said, now she's out there. And by the way, I don't know if we have this video, but there was a funny little bit of video of you roller skating that you posted.
I know.
It got like 88,000 hits.
I was like, why not? My friend happened to be filming me, but I think that I fell because, you get self-conscious because you're like, oh, like I'm looking cute. Look, and then go down at like a big bruise.
It's worth checking. Follow Elle Fanning on Insta. Elle, thank you so much. Good luck with this film. I know your two films are competing against one another. May the best one win.
Thank you so much.
Again, Live by Night opens in select theaters on Christmas Day, nationwide on January 13th.